Good day, and this is a good day for a drive if you have the availability to drive a vehicle, drive some friends around, watch ESO. That's a good thing. And so what's going on over in the looking over into Elder Scrolls Online with Endless Archive, and what's dealing with Endless Archive is the crown. Looking over into oh wait, oh okay, so the looking into Elder Scrolls Online and looking for support with crown gems. And so I made a little guide for us, a little to-go guide for the crown gems. Might not seem like much to some, but this is a very important step for us to developing Endless Archive and getting those crown gems available for us to be able to transfer to where you have your gold inside of the game that might not be worth real money. However, what's real is we get the extractor to work. I've got one of the pumps and I'm getting pumped up to produce some of those crown gems. This is a difficult process on the inside. I'm going to have to go through and through inside of the inner system, and that's a difficult task. And so making a guide is going to be great. So what I'm talking about today, and hopefully you guys can discuss in the chat lines, is Sky Oblivion. And I think I put it in here where, if you have any questions, start chatting over there. I'm not for sure what the drops are inside of the system, but there's available currently, as it's saying here currently, is that you can get your Ouroboros crown crate. I'm not sure exactly what that is. That's a brand new thing, and these crown crates are a puzzle. And so going in here, this is groundbreaking news. Over in crowncrate.com, it's said in there that there is the site is not being taken care of. So what do we do if crowncrate.com goes down? Well, we have to have communications. How are we going to be able to find those crown gems? Inside of the inner system, it's almost impossible to extract those crown gems because, well, for one thing, it's apparent to those of us in the inner system. The crowncrate.com is geared towards one system. Like I'm assuming that the crown gems are easily extracted in Xbox. However, I don't yet deal regularly with Xbox yet. So I'm assuming that Xbox has a readily available form to extract the crown gems. However, in the other systems, I'm not certain. So the inner system that I'm specifically working with currently it's almost merely impossible because the systems are not fully together. It's not flush. You see what I'm saying? In some systems, it's like the old examples. We always have to go back and we have to teach. Microsoft and Apple are a separate computerized system, and this is what is involved with crown gems. It's horrible inside of the system trying to extract those things. It's going to have to be not only me, but it's going to have to be others that learn on the inner system how to extract those crown gems. There's a guide that I've been developing, and hopefully that will be helpful for those of you in Steam specifically, to where we can get the crown gems extracted. As far as the system goes, as far as I've gotten, I can't explain it all because I don't remember what's going on exactly inside of the system, because you have to buy multiple things in order for the extraction to occur. This is a difficult process. Over an Xbox, it's like one and done. It's so easy. I'm fairly sure over an Xbox that you guys, if you have an Xbox and you're an Xbox user, it's most likely very, very easy for you to extract those crown gems. Over on the end that I'm specifically working with currently, and this is the reason why you guys need to find those channels to pay me to where I can get an Xbox and PlayStation, so we can actually check the system out. It's a very difficult process over an Xbox and PlayStation. I'm just going to use the example how Microsoft and Apple are a separated computerized system. Xbox is separated from PlayStation. You can't get into a PlayStation from an Xbox. They're very similar gaming consoles. However, you cannot truly get into the web through an Xbox or a PlayStation. There's points to having those two consoles, but for the purpose of crown gems, this is going to involve the inner system of Steam. And so going over here, looking at Endless Archive, this is going to involve us growing and farming the crown gems. If you don't know how to farm the crown gems, or if you have never heard of the term farming, what we need, and this is the specific example of what farming is. Farming is like going into the game and you're chiseling on some iron ore or silver ore or any of the other minerals that are likened into Elder Scrolls V. Over in ESO, I'll just put it plainly, over in High Isle, when we are farming for minerals such as iron ore, we have to have a pickaxe. And that's one of the tools that you can use to extract the ore out of the land in Tamriel in Elder Scrolls V. So I'm going to use the mineral ores as an example for the crown gems. Over in Elder Scrolls V, you have to have a pickaxe. So what is our pickaxe in the extraction machine for the crown gems, to where we can extract the non-used items to where we can make useful gems. We can make crown gems. And that's the point of the guide that's coming in, that you guys might have seen inside of the system. It's my hope that the guide will guide us to where we can connect up somewhat with Xbox and PlayStation. There's not much more information on crown gemming or farming for the crown gems, like farming as in gathering or searching for the materials, the minerals needed to create those crown gems, whether it be a violet color, a green color. And the crown curates, of what I've seen, this is a simpler matter than what it probably appears. And the problem inside of the system is the buttons inside of the system are not functioning like they should. The the actual the actual non-used items are available in the inner system in the currently in the gameplay that I'm playing. I'm trying to explain this right now that the system is not fully functioning when we press buttons. Over in the current system, when I go in there, it is asking to add 3 items, and that's coming from the crown crates. When you actually buy, um, how many crown crates? I'm just using 1,500 crowns, for example. Getting a set amount of crown crates. I think the one that I had bought is it was like 1,500 crowns, and that's the color of green. It's a buoyant something something. I'm not sure the exact name, but what I'm explaining is with the green crown crate, we're going to have to search for green colored items such as emeralds, um, green colored glass, to where we can extract the non-used items to make the crown gems useful. We can the basic machine is the crown crates inside of the machine. However, the machine is not registering that the items are inside of the box. And so when looking at Xbox, we need the Xbox to come to me, to where we can bring out the box. And then we won't be X's. You get what I'm saying? It's basically like having an empty box that is filled. If we don't have the crown crate machine working properly, we're essentially divorced in some form, and that's not what you want. You don't want to be divorced. You don't want to be separated. You do want to be separated if you are specifically an Apple user. You want to use an Apple device, such as a Nintendo Switch or a a Macintosh laptop. If you are over in Microsoft, you're going to want to be using a laptop that's a PC or a specific Microsoft branded computerized system. So what has to happen is these outside machines have to function to where we can get the crown crates to spinning. It's kind of like the over in the quest. I've been for years I've been playing Elder Scrolls 5, and using some of the examples back from Elder Scrolls 5 will help lead us into the current gameplay of High Isle, in farming crown gems. In the one of the characters in the lore of Tamriel, Hermaeus Mora, the book that you when while you might be the dragonborn or whatever character you're trying to portray yourself as, you have to go inside of a dwarven ruin, and you have to put the crown crate on a pedestal, and that creates the crown gems from the light that comes up from the heavens. It's an absolute beautiful process. So if you've ever played Elder Scrolls 5, you kind of gather what I'm talking about with how crown gems are formed. It's formed from the scrolls themselves. It's an absolute beautiful process, and looking inside of the system during the gameplay of High Isle is a beautiful, beautiful experience. Right now, I'm going to take a break. Hopefully, you're learning a lot. I will be right back. Just got back here over in test as in how we're going to keep in Elder Scrolls Online. It all involves multiple branches throughout the entire web. All starts out with elderscrolls.com. And I'm going to start out here real quick here to where I'm going to start a little bit more of a connection for us over in the Elder Scrolls. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to scroll down. As you can see that sometimes this just is not there. Very interesting on why these pictures are not there. That's a good question. That can be something that's looked at here a little bit later on. So just scrolling down to where we're looking for support help and for the online side for Elder Scrolls. As you're kind of starting to notice, the information that's being discussed is the crown gems. And this is kind of where you find the information here of going into the online side for Elder Scrolls. Just gonna click on the button of the support button. As you can see, this is the Elder Scrolls Online Support Center. How do I get crown gems in the Elder Scrolls Online? Well, kind of starting in here. This is a little bit different looking, and it does. It's a process. I've never really gone through this route before, but this is going to be some good stuff. Okay, so over here in the online side here of Elder Scrolls, like was doing before, gonna go over here and click on the Besta button. Space Dude's coming in. Space Dude's there. Alright, logged into Besta. And just type in like usual Elder Scrolls Online. It's be easier for you if you're doing this. And pretty button where the goober site is. This sure is beautiful. Now the question is, we're logged in. Not logged in. This is very interesting of why this is not logged in. Okay, so we're apparently logged in. What here is I'm going to switch over onto another tab and see if this is connected. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time to get transferred over. Okay, it looks like it's transferred over on your guys' screen as well. So I'm going to go scrolling down. And this is kind of why you want to pay the one-time fee of $19.99. This is going to help our devices out tremendously. Back over, clicking on the support. And we are logged in to the support side of Elder Scrolls Online.com. Now, the key fundamental thing here, showing if in the second side, I kind of have a feeling that we're going to have to be logged in 3 times. It's not a real fun thing. Let's see here. And so we are logged in. And so making this less complex, you're going to have to be logged in 3 different places in ElderScrollsOnline.com in order for every computerized system to recognize that you're logged in. I'm not going to log into every side because I'm not posting a message over on certain parts of ElderScrollsOnline.com. This is the purpose of showing that we are connected, showing that the site is connected, and building a better connection for us. So what I'm going to do here is this is good for the registry inside of the system, inside of the site here specifically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Besta link again. Let's see if we're logged in. And we are. This is a good thing. The computerized systems are starting to register, and this is a very good thing, not only for Starfield, but there's a other branch within Besta. If you guys get into different gamings of games, Redfall's a great game that is related to Elder Scrolls that just came out. It's pretty. It looks like a pretty amazing game, just as much as Elder Scrolls is. Going to the Goober site. I'm gonna click on the account and see if we are logged in. This is a whole long process of actually showing that we're connected. Once we show that we're connected, I can get paid, and also I can pay back in certain areas that are asked of me. This is a really good thing. So I'm gonna go back here. Let's see here. A little slow, but that's okay. This is information that's being inputted. But this is a great way to learn. I'm going to go back over to tests, and we'll see if we are connected. This is a true connection, and both sides, both for Bethesda and ElderScrollsOnline.com, to where we can start branching Skyblivion once the game is released in 2025. If you are a person who likes to make guides, you're not going to be able to make a guide for Skyblivion specifically, just because Skyblivion's not completely running. And so what I'm explaining with a guide, it would be kind of pointless for anybody to be making some sort of guide for Skyblivion right now, because Skyblivion hasn't been released out to the public yet. So this is a good time to just practice before Skyblivion does hit, to where we can show a connection with Skyblivion and other game series such as Legends and Elder Scrolls. So we got here Elder Scrolls Online support. This is a good thing. Showing here that there is there where we're connected. You see what I'm saying? It shows the log out button, which means that you are logged in if you have an Elder Scrolls account. If you're outside of Bethesda, you do not want to be going into ElderScrollsOnline.com, because that's outside of Bethesda, and that will show no relationship with the games within Bethesda. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on the game link in ElderScrollsOnline.com, and then I'm going to switch over to clicking on the account link, and we're going to if we're logged in. That's a good thing. The complete system does too much information to go in currently. The actual server is running fairly slow right now. So what I'm showing here is showing just 2 branches of connections within the company. This will help us out with posting more messages that are needed. There's some people who want to post multiple messages, and the reason why I'm explaining why you don't want to write in a guide for Skyblivion, for example, is because Skyblivion has not been released. And so what I'm talking about with the reference to logging into the third side of ElderScrollsOnline.com, you don't want to log in completely, because the system has not completely been registered yet. And so with this is a good step towards getting a complete connection for Elder Scrolls. We have two of the 3 branches connected, and for those in the company, in the higher up parts of the company, this is a good stepping stone for those in management, to where the company is whole. And for those of you that are higher up in the company, this will show you how to keep a connection for the entire site of ElderScrollsOnline.com. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on the game link and I'm going to take a quick break. This is a really good thing to be seeing, that we're both logged into ElderScrollsOnline.com and Besta. That's a truly a blessing. Seeing the endless archive process more. The more information will be coming in later. For right now, just going to take a short and truly a blessing showing that we are connected in Elder Scrolls. Oh, question why that doesn't go off. We're on. We're on. Endless nightmare. Why is that working? And that's why I only connected the branches and elder in the company. So, all right, try and get this thing off. I'm sure why the buttons are going back and forth, but this is for the crown gems. All right, just got back here, and this is a good thing to be looking at. We're gonna talk about the crown gems and finding out like information on more about crown gems and how we're going to be able to extract them. This is some really good stuff. I'm going to go back over here and looking into ElderScrollsOnline.com, and this is going to be a great thing. So what I'm going to do here is to see if we have a connection still. There we go. I'm going to click here on the Vesta link. We're logged in over into Vesta. This is a good thing. Go over to the magnifying glass. Gonna just type in Elder Scrolls Online, and then click on the search button. And the pretty goober site picture is in. Now I'm going to go over to here, where we have the we're in ElderScrollsOnline.com again. I'm going to click on the account link, see that we're logged in. Not logged in. Okay, so what is the what is the issue here? That is a question. Of why this keeps on logging off so soon. So we got that. We're logged back into in here. We're gonna go over to Besta link. Back over into Besta. And Space Dude is in. Going back to the magnifying glass. Gonna type in Elder Scrolls Online and clicking on the search button. Going to the Goober site. Right. So right here, go over into tests again. Over in tests, as you guys should see them soon. Just wait for this to go through. Okay, so all the screens are working. This is a good thing. I'm gonna scroll down to the support section of where the Crown Gems section is. I'm gonna click on the support button over in tests, going over into elderscrollsonline.com, and then we will see. So we're logged in. This is a good thing. Okay, so the home screen of elderscrollsonline.com, click the account link. Are we logged in? Yes, we are logged in, looks like. This is a good thing. So right over here, gonna click on the game link over in elderscrollsonline.com. Now, when you've seen before with the where it says it asks the information that I'm imparting is when there's a link for Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, Epic Games. When you log in, this is the important part for the connection for us. Whether you are logged in or logged off, you have to be logged in into the inner. As you can see, this this is going really slow, and so where is Steam? Wow. So this I have to battle here of what going on. What? This is slow. See what I'm talking about, whether you're logged in or logged off Steam. There isn't a whole lot of .com. However, in the login screen, when you look, there's a Steam logo that should send us over into into Steam. It's in Steam in there. Elder Scrolls Online on Steam. That's a cute dog. Cute stray dog. All right. So the question here is, do you guys see this on the screen as well? And you should be seeing this fairly soon. So this is a good thing. When if you're not logged in, most likely what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to write in your birthday. And so I'm already logged in.
Set nearly 1,000 years before the events in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion and the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls Online lets you take part in the stories set within a compelling history and deep lore of the Elder Scrolls franchise. Designed to be played exactly the way you want to play, you can start wherever you like, with no level restrictions and no subscription required. This massive world is yours to explore, alone or with friends. Choose a favorite location or storyline and jump in. From the capital cities of the Three Alliances to the magical Somerset Isles. From the Khajiit territory of Elsewhere to Morrowind, the home of the Dark Elves. From frozen Skyrim in the north to the endless swamps of Blackmarsh. Adventure is everywhere. Are you ready to forge your own legend? Options for creating and personalizing characters in the Elder Scrolls Online are almost without limit. Choose from 9 different character races, with a 10th race option available as an add-on. Select from 6 unique classes and customize them to fill exactly the role you want to play. Want to create a high elf sorcerer who wears heavy armor and wields dual daggers for close quarters combat? Why not? Or maybe a red guard dragon knight who prefers light armor and a bow. It's completely up to you. Earn skill points as you adventure across Tamriel to improve your character. Then master and customize your skills to match your style of play. As you explore the world, keep an eye out for sky shards. For every 3 of these rare crystals you collect, you earn a bonus skill point to spend on your character. The in-game skill advisor provides recommendations on how to best spend your points at each level, based on the different roles available to your character. And you can always reset your skills and reallocate your points whenever you visit a major city, so you can build and play the exact character you imagine. Go anywhere, do anything. That's freedom presented in the Elder Scrolls Online. The game scales your character to the content, so explore any dark cave or mysterious forest that intrigues you. Adventure on your own, or with friends, even if those friends have wildly different levels or belong to different alliances. Dive into the rich and varied story content as a solo player, or join a group to take on the most dangerous dungeons and boss monsters in the world. During your character creation, select one of the 3 alliances competing for power in this era: the Daggerfall Covenant, the Ebonheart Pact, or the Old Mary Dominion. Each alliance features a unique and compelling storyline, but your choice never precludes you from playing with friends of different alliances. The Elder Scrolls Online is designed so you can travel anywhere at any time, no matter your level or alliance. Tamriel is a dangerous place. When you cannot sneak or talk your way out of conflict, you have to fight. The Elder Scrolls Online features an action-based combat system, reminiscent of the classic Elder Scrolls games. Use your skills, special abilities, and a combination of light and heavy attacks to defend yourself and your allies while you obliterate your foes. Unleash powerful synergy attacks when fighting as part of a group, and use block and dodge to reduce damage and avoid enemy attacks. If you prefer sneaking to direct combat, you can use stealth to evade detection, get around obstacles, or even set yourself up to unleash a potent surprise attack. Even the best solo player needs a little help now and then. Use the group and activity finder and the friends list to team up with other players for a dungeon or other adventure. The Elder Scrolls Online community is extremely welcoming to new players and invites them to join in. Our players go out of their way to help new players and show them the ins and outs of adventuring in Tamriel. This is especially evident within player guilds, a great way to meet others and develop lasting relationships that enhance your game. Join a guild to trade resources, tackle group content, or simply chat about the latest revelation of lore. There are also in-game guilds your character can join to receive new skill options and special rewards. The Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Thieves Guild are all accessible through story content. And for a real challenge, join the Undaunted and earn a unique skill line and extra rewards for tackling group dungeons. Dungeons present some of the most difficult and dangerous content available in the Elder Scrolls Online. From the small dungeon delves that challenge solo players, to group dungeons that require 4 players to take on, to the ultimate 12-person trials. These strange and wondrous places offer amazing visuals, complex battles, and compelling opponents unlike anything else in the game. Once your character reaches 10th level and you have a better understanding of the game, The Elder Scrolls Online gives you the option to participate in a variety of player versus player, or PvP, content. Duels offer a more intimate PvP experience, where you can test your skills or try out a new character build in one-on-one combat against another player. Battlegrounds present short, intense combat, as 4-person teams take on 15-minute battles to earn achievements, experience, and special rewards. Alliance wars are large-scale battles, where the 3 alliances fight for control of the imperial capital of Cyrodiil. With siege weapons and massive armies, fight to capture and defend keeps and win the day. While you adventure and explore, don't forget to collect the valuable resources you find scattered throughout the world. These items can be used to craft weapons, armor, food, potions, and accessories that you can use to improve or further customize your character. Develop your skills in one or more professions and improve them by completing specialized crafting writs. The professions include alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, clothing, woodworking, provisioning, and jewelry crafting. The Elder Scrolls Online provides players with the ability to own and personalize homes for their characters all across Tamriel. Homes can be acquired by completing quests, purchased through the Crown Store, or bought with in-game gold. Houses consist of single-room abodes to multi-chambered mansions. But nothing beats the opulence or grandeur of a manor house, complete with luxury accommodations for your character and up to 24 guests. Home ownership doesn't end there. Craft furnishings and accessories to personalize, improve, and decorate your home. There's never been a better moment to jump in and start playing The Elder Scrolls Online. With access to a multitude of adventures all across the width and breadth of Tamriel, and the freedom to play wherever and however you like, it's time to begin your Elder Scrolls story.
Thanks, Maribel. That was great. All right, so we're going over here. We're in getting ready for Elder Scrolls Crown Gemming. Where we're going to find out information about Crown Gems. Well, you got to get over into Elder Scrolls and find out a little bit of information. So once you go over there from ElderScrollsOnline.com, you click on the Steam link. If you're not logged in, you'll see the Steam link. It's pretty apparent. It's a pretty blue, white. Or you can go in just like I did with us being logged in, and you'll get in right here. You want to click on the Community Hub. And there's all sorts of information on the Elder Scrolls Online here in Steam. This is a great thing. You want to click on the guides. As you can see, there's many available guides in the system for you to learn about the different things within Elder Scrolls, such as maps of Tamriel, beginner's guide to install add-ons using Minion, Empire and Werewolf, a guide to Zone, Guild, and main quests. All of these guides are very important to Elder Scrolls, and whatever faction or zone you're looking to go into Elder Scrolls, these guides will help you tremendously. And the guide right here that what I'm about to show, what you want to do is typing in Crown Gem Guide. and clicking the search button will send you right into where the guide is, where crown gem guide, right here. I'm gonna leave this here for right now. I'm gonna go off of the screen and kind of let you guys go in here and check out the guide as it's just starting to form. It's the hope that this is a to-go guide for information on crown gems and farming them and finding out information on them. With the video that we had just seen, it looks like there's some information in there going looking for the edix, or whether you're mining with mineral ores, or going over to a sky shard, and that quite possibly will bring in an unused item that will become useful to create crown gems for us. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off of the screen, and I want you guys to go in and look at the guide. I'll be right back.